Mortenson Elementary is a school that takes a lot of pride in opening up a world of possibilities for its students, whether that's through its COVID-defying car parade for continuation, its acclaimed children's theater programming, or its efforts to make the world a little bit smaller through a pre-pandemic cultural exchange.
So this was all made by students your age, drawn, illustrated.
That's Brooke Medell, teacher librarian, who's traveled to this Mortenson classroom all the way from New South Wales, Australia. Her students at Beaumont Road Public School in Sydney wrote stories for her to share with the kids at Mortenson. One of them was about koalas.
Koalas are usually found on eucalyptus trees. They are about 13 to 18 years in the wild.
Mortenson principal Carla Hankins got the two schools connected after taking part in an educator exchange program involving Mortenson and Beaumont.
One of our goals in our district is to try to give our children the opportunities for global engagement and to just really understand more from a global perspective rather than just how the United States does things.
That engagement includes a book club Medell launched with Mortenson teacher Melissa Adams that uses video conferencing to allow the students in the two countries the chance to discuss their reading.
The time difference is probably the hardest. So their afternoon is our morning. They do it after school and we do it before school.
Sometimes it's about award-winning books from Australian authors.
There was one called Brindabella, and it's about a little kangaroo and a boy. He takes it in and looks after it, and it's all about Australian animals in the Australian bush.
Other times, award-winning books from American authors.
Cynthia Lord is a popular author for intermediate level, and this particular book, Rules, has a main character who is on the autism spectrum.
This international experience has forged new pen pals, new friendships, and answers to many, many questions.
Like, do you play sports?
They didn't know what netball was, whereas you guys are more into basketball.
What do you do in the snow, since we don't get it? We don't get the snow.
You guys wear like play clothes and we wear a school uniform.
I've never been to Australia and I don't know a lot about it.
You don't have verandas here, you have a porch, so things like different vocabulary.
It's kind of weird to think how we know that they have an accent, but they think we have an accent.
I not only learned about people in Australia, I also learned about Australia itself.
We're kind of shrinking the world a slight bit, and that it's good to learn from each other.
Anybody else want to expand on that?
Realised that she could break her balls and she wasn't ashamed of Jason anymore.